Hey, right. Here we are. This is Pokemon Uranium. It's my favorite Pokemon fan game ever, and I'm gonna play it. I've already planned this out in advance, what I'm gonna try to do literally everything. So, like, obviously beat the game, catch all the Pokemon, do all the side quests, get all the things, because I love this game so much, and I just want to play all of it. So, I guess there's nothing yeah. Let's just start a new game. Regular mode. I want to be regular. Skip intro? No. Who is it? Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. It's this guy with his funny hair. I don't know. Professor Bambo, if I hadn't had to pronounce it, called the Pokemon Professor. It's not hard to pronounce. People are just stupid. And we're playing for a job. Want the lowdown? No, because I'm not stupid. I'm smart, I guess. We share this world with Pokemon. Look at that one. This one's silly. It's called an Outen. That one's funny. Others used in battle by trainers such as yourself. Who said? I guess I said when I signed up for this job. Oh, he's expert on types. That's stupid. The new types you haven't discovered yet? Yes. There is. I am that one, because she doesn't look weird, I swear. Oh god, I'm playing on controller, so I have to use a different input method instead of just typing on my keyboard. Oh, that's fine. Yes. Okay. This is my name. I'm ready for my journey to unfold. Let's go making discoveries. 10 years ago. This bit's cool and serious, so I'm just gonna read it because I really like this game story. So I'm gonna read this bit. 10 years ago, Clove's family lived in Beale Beach City, the largest city in Tandorian. Whoa. Oh, father jump scare. Their father, Killing, was a brave and talented Pokemon ranger. Their mother, Lucille, was a brilliant scientist and an expert on nuclear energy. Although they both worked demanding jobs, they always found time to spend at home with young Clove. Based Pokemon game having both parents present for once? Unheard of. The Tundra region was at peace, and Lucille's company was working on a form of clean energy that would change the world. Wow. Pretty cool. The future seemed bright until... It was an ordinary day at the nuclear power plant where Lucille worked. As part of a routine inspection, they brought in a specialist to take a look at the electric system. Ooh. This music's good. It's a remix of the Ice Path music from Gen 2. He's finished his diagnostics. Yes, I have. Everything seems to be working perfectly. This generator you designed really does its job well. It looks like it's doing a good job. It's big and has green letters on the front. Excellent. If everybody has finished their work, we'll break for lunch. You might want to take a look at this. Oh no. He's right behind me. The temperature readings are far higher than normal. Either we need to reset the thermometer, or the reactor's leaking a massive amount of heat. Oh, it can't be the thermometer, I just checked that. So... Oh my god, my controller just vibrated. This is the first time I played, because a recent update added controller support. So I've never played this game on controller before. And it just vibrated when the big explosion went off. Anyway, there must be a breach in the reactor. This temperature in just a few minutes will have a total meltdown. Everybody needs to evacuate now! Lucille, you have to leave too. No. Lucille! She just goes off downstairs. Oh god, my controller's vibrating. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, I never expect controller vibration in fan games of stuff or whatever. So as I said in a Mario Power Star Frenzy video. Anyway. With camera's help, all of the scientists were able to escape unscathed, except Lucille. She was never seen again after that day. The radiation leaking from the broken reactor made the surrounding area uninhabitable for many years, foiling any attempt to try and search for her. I don't think you can search for her, mate. She's gone downstairs in the big bomb explosion. The loss of his wife had a profound effect on Colleen Ballinger? No, not her. He doesn't have a ukulele. Anyway. His personality changed. He became cold and dedicated to his job. In time, he got promoted to chief of the Tandor Rangers. He became too busy to care for his child. Yeah, ignore what I said about good parents earlier, because he's not good. The young Clove was sent to live with their elderly auntie in Moki Town. Oh, wow. 10 years passed. Auntie's health waned. Supporting a child is too much work for her. Fortunately, bro's name is Ernest? Ah, hell on, Ernest Bambo, the local Pokemon professor, was looking for a research assistant. Two kids from Moki Town applied, Clove and their childhood friend Theo. It was common for youths of a certain age to receive a Pokemon and travel the regions as a Pokemon trainer, which is a good idea because if you're 10 years old, you can go and find the big creatures. And so Clove's journey began. Come downstairs, you're late. No. I'm gonna check my options. I don't know if I set them correctly. The game isn't normally this big. I have to resize it in my editing software, so if it... not in editing, in OBS, so if it looks a bit weird, then, like, that's why, but I try my best. But anyway, this is us. We got the regular Pokemon stuff, bag, whatever. But we can look in here. Cram for the books about Pokemon. Me and my outing, Gibraltar's Big Adventure, Quest for the Legends. I've read all these many times. Here's bed. It's a Nintendo Wii U, but I heard it coming out with a new system soon. Oh god. My controller vibrate whenever I bonk on the wall. God, I might have to turn it off. That's infuriating. Classic PC potion, which I didn't know about that when I first played the game, and I didn't actually get it. I still don't have it on my main file. I did not pick it up. But yeah, this is a map of the whole region. It's East and West Tandor. The map says it's a map of West Tandor and opens the whole map, and you can scroll to the right but there was in a recent update they added the option to scroll between both maps. What didn't used to be the case. So before, in the game, you'd open this map, it'd say, oh, it's a map of West Tandor, and you couldn't scroll over. So actually, that's an error. That's an error. Yeah. Thought that was interesting enough to point out. Fill the antique china plates. Friend and body. Home is where the heart is, and there's a heart underneath it. Wow. It's a widescreen TV. Yay. And this is our grandmother. Today's your big day, isn't it? I can't help but feel glum seeing my little one all grown up and leaving home. If only these old bones could do more so that it could support us both. I've always thought about this. What does she do? Does she have a job? Maybe it's, like, retirement money. I don't know. We both know that you're ready for this. You and that boy Theo, always following in your footsteps, that one. You've always been so capable, but I wonder about him. He is younger. Yeah, it's interesting. Your rival is younger than you. We've got a present. I got the running shoes. Instructions on them read to run, hold Z, but you could just auto-run. Sniffle! She's gonna cry. Don't mind me, emotional old lady. If only your father were here right now. He's not really proud of me. He kind of just likes to leave. Good luck. Okay, cool. And just click that option. You can just run. Forever. Very cool. Okay. It's a sock drawer. Lovely. Cram full of books. Pokemon stuff. And a guilty pleasure reading. The Arcanine Prince, a fiery romance. What the hell? I've never actually taken the time to explore fully. This is kind of why I'm playing like this. I want to explore everything fully and see all the funny flavor text, and also get that rare candy that I've known that's there for a while. Always get that. You're finally heading out on an adventure. You take after your old man that way, and there's a chinmug. I know there's a chinmug. Husband's long-renowned admirer of my father. That's weird. Yeah. I doubt there'd be much random flavor text in people's houses. But yeah, I know I'm supposed to be going up there, but I want to explore everything, because I love this game so much, and I want to show everything that it has to offer. Dangerous to go without Pokemon, yep. Road to Kevlar Town. Why is it saying Moki Town is to the right? I know that, I'm here. You have this random person's house. Oh, my son, the new video game all the children are playing these days. But now he won't put it down for even a second. Damn. Have you heard of the new video game? It's called Pokémon, the red version. Yep. For some reason, Pokémon is a video game. This weird thing in Uranium where Pokémon is a video game. It's just strange. Pokémon is a video game in Pokémon? So, is it a life simulator? Like The Sims? I don't know. Just kind of reading all the signs. Right, 3 ahead. It's a rock smash rock. Let's go in this house. This is Cameron. Today's the day you and Theo receive your first Pokemon, isn't it? You was excited. Imagine you must be too. Yes. It's a Pokemon trainer just like you. He's retired. L. He's not here. He's gone to the lab. I'm gonna go into his bedroom because that's not weird at all. Yay. Oh, oh damn, he's cringe. Pokemon wearing clothing and talking like humans, what the hell? This is always the weirdest thing ever in this game. There's just, a thing, he wrote fanfiction. The most awesome trainer in the world. Theo Kane, age 11. Poorly written, read it? Sure. The best, most awesome Pokemon trainer was the champion of Kanto, Johto, and Tandor. He never lost it one single time. His Pokemon were strong and powerful. They were so tough that they got a new evolution called Super Mega Evolve. Everyone thought he was cool, including his best friend, Clover. Hey, I never said I thought he was cool. That trainer's name was Theo. Wow. That's cool. That's worth looking in this guy's bedroom. That's totally not a really weird thing to do. Hello, old man. You're the big bro. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's gonna visit my auntie. Hey, wait a sec. Hey, yo. I mean, if he wants to, he wants to. Not my place to, you know, say. Yeah, Mankey and Dunsparce. Yep, this features old Pokemon as well. Not those two. I can tell you that one on the left, that's a Chinmunk. That's this, and this one in front of me, that's a Baru. It's a rock steel type. Very interesting. Hey, wait up. No. I will not wait up. I've been in your room and read your fanfiction, which totally isn't weird if you think about it. Where do you think you're going? Are you trying to get to the lab before me so you can get the better Pokemon? Yes. Well, that ain't gonna happen, because I'm gonna get the strongest one first. Try to keep up. Oh yeah, but he runs ahead of me, so maybe I'm the cringe one. I don't know. You can look up here and look at all the Pokemon. These are actually the 3 starters. That's Orchinx, that is Grass Steel, Eletux, Water Electric, don't know why too weird to think of that, and that's Raptorch, Fire Ground. Actually, I'm gonna pick Orchinx. So that's our little guy that we'll be seeing for the rest of the game. Yeah, I won't spoil anything else about the starters because they're pretty interesting. They evolve in a different way to regular, typical starters, and you'll see that throughout the game. So hey, if it isn't Clove and your friend Tommy, was it? Yeah, it's Thomas. I don't know where I was going with that. I think I was trying to make a joke, and then the joke didn't come, so I sat there in silence for a few seconds. You can't even remember my name. It's Theo. Theo. Right then, you're just in time. Today's a very special day for the both of you. Your first day at work as field research assistants at Bambo Pokemon Research Labs. Your job will have you traveling across Tandor, observing and capturing many different kinds of Pokemon to help me with any research. Huh? I can't speak today. My research on Pokemon elements. I have 3 Pokemon here that will aid you on your journey. Before you get your starters, though, you will both take the Pokemon Trainer Aptitude Test. That's a fun thing about this game. You take a test to pick your starter. I didn't study for any tests. I thought you were going to give us a rare, powerful Pokemon. Don't worry, it's not the kind of test you have to study for. Except it... No. Arguably, there's one question that you do, and I'll get to that when we get to it, but not really. But you sort of do, but it's interesting. It's a way to determine what kind of trainer you'll be. Different starter Pokemon are better suited for different battling styles, except you can very easily game the test and pick whoever you want, and it's very obvious. A starter Pokemon will be a lifelong partner, so it's important for you to work well together. Yeah, I get it. Enough talking. I want to get my Pokemon. I need the Pokemon. The Pokemon. It's like a Pokey from Mario, but it wears a top hat, so you know it's a guy. You're not very patient, are you? Alright, if you want to know more about what's on the test, you can talk to my aide. Let's talk to the aide, because that'd be interesting. I haven't seen that text before. Oh, okay. Where are you going? Okay. You get to different music. The trainer aptitude test sorts trainers into 3 basic types: defensive, offensive, and balanced. The professor will then give you a starter Pokemon that best fits your battling style. Defensive trainers receive Orchinx, gentle, hardy, and easy to raise. Offensive trainers receive Raptorch, strong and speedy but can be hard to control. And balanced trainers receive Eletux, calm, collected nature allows it to adapt to any situation. Choose carefully to start as your main partner on your journey. Yeah, so it just gives you like a sort of type of starter of the 3 archetypes. But yeah, when you encounter a new kind of Pokemon in the world, what is your first reaction? Now, this is how you can game the test. The questions are very obviously color-coded, so you can just pick the color that you want. And as I said earlier, I'm gonna be picking Orchinx, so I'm not gonna answer these obviously. I'm not gonna answer these honestly. I'm gonna click all the green options. But yeah, wait and see what it does. Very good, both of you. That was easy. Give me a tougher one. Next question: which of these TMs do you prefer to teach to your Pokemon? Honestly, I would actually prefer to teach Protect, because like Hyper Beam, it can miss and it has the recharge turn. Hidden Power sucks unless you know what type you have. So Protect is just pretty good. Put a TM anyway. I'll tell you later. Let's move on with the next question. Yep. Now I would say this is he was wrong. He's like, oh, you don't have to study. Technically, you could have to study for this question, but it's not really a question because it's a 3-way tie. Because Ampharos beats Gyarados, but Gyarados beats Gliscor, but Gliscor beats Ampharos. So let's say if Ampharos outspeeds Gyarados, it takes it down in one shot, but then Gliscor can kill Ampharos. But then Gliscor is probably the fastest of the 3, so would Gliscor not kill Ampharos? And then Gyarados could kill Gliscor, especially if Gyarados gets up the Intimidate to drop Gliscor's attacking stat. I don't know. Well, I'm going to pick Gliscor because it's the greed option. Is it possible to fail this test? No. What is your motivation for becoming a trainer? You know what? Exploring the region, that is kind of the honest answer in this playthrough, because I'll be exploring literally everything. You know, because I'm picking my starter 16 minutes into the recording, because I've been doing all the exploring. But it's going to be fun. And I guess if you want a more concise playthrough, that's not what you're going to get. But whatever, it's what I want to do, so I'm doing it. No question about it, I'm going to be a Pokemon Master. Well, you're not very good at that, because I'm the protagonist, which means I'm better than you. Nobody's going to stand in my way except me. Giga Spirit, well that's it for the trainer aptitude test. Now it's time to analyze your results. Okay, I finished my analysis. That was very quick. Clove, you seem to be a trainer who likes to play it safe. Patience and endurance are your biggest assets. You know that the best things in life come to those who wait. For a defensive trainer like you, Ortrix is the best pick. Yeah, little baby guy, little friend. Go ahead and take it. And now I wrote a document of all the Pokemon I want to catch and what I want to nickname them. So I'm going to open that quickly to find out what I was going to nickname Ortrix. So I obtained Ortrix. Would I like to give it a nickname? Yes. His name will be, I will call him Apple. Apple. Hey, I'm tired of waiting. Now we get Theo's themed. Kind of slaps. But I've got the starter ready. When do I get mine? Right now. Theo. Well, you certainly know what you want out of life. You're impulsive, impatient, and care mostly about your own desires. But I sense something else in you. Could it be the seed of greatness? The potential to transform yourself completely? Or maybe just that you're so young I can't tell. Regardless, for a trainer like you, Elatux is the best pick. And I definitely do not intentionally wait to get the little blue thing above Elatux, because I like how that looks. But yeah. Yeah, my first Pokemon! And you have a Pokemon? And I have a Pokemon. You know what this means? We got a battle! No, in the lab. Screw you, I'm gonna fight in the lab, and you are gonna like it. Rival Theo, with his Elatux. And Apple! And it's kind of inconsistent. Some Pokemon have animations, some Pokemon don't. Some have back and front sprite animations, some don't. It's a little inconsistent, but it's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm gonna fight Theo. And he's kind of easy, because I got Leech Seed. Honestly, if you just want to pick the best starter and you don't care about answering the test honestly, I'd honestly say Ortrix is the best. Because Grass Steel isn't too bad of a defensive typing, honestly. There's plenty of good water types in this game. There's not too many fire types, which is why you might want to pick Raptorch. But you know, just in general, especially because this thing is Grass Steel, so it already resists. It resists normal, which is really good. Which is the first gym. And actually, the second gym is sort of rock adjacent. I'll get to it when I get there. Not going to spoil too much, but the second gym is sort of like rock and cave themed. So you're also pretty good with grass and steel. And something a lot later on that I won't spoil, steel types are very good in this game. So you're going to want at least one on your team if you're, you know, obviously if you're picking and choosing exactly what Pokemon you want on your team, you're going to want at least one Pokemon that's at least part steel. And in fact, there's only one pure steel Pokemon. But yeah, you want a steel type in this game basically if that's what you want to take away from this. Good trainers never lose. That means you're bad. Don't cry. No, he's gonna run away. I handle a Pokemon for you. Ba 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 ba. Yay! I did it. I wanted to be an unbeatable trainer. How come I couldn't win? Because you suck. I wanted to win. Well, between your starter and Clovis, there's a type advantage. Water beats fire, fire beats grass, and grass beats water. But I guess one downside about Ortrix is that it is especially bad against water. I mean, fire. Because it's 4 times weak to fire. So maybe don't bring it out against any fire types, because you will melt your best friend and you will cry. Yeah. That's the elemental type triangle. Or one of them at any rate. Learning to master time matchups is an important part of being a trainer. No way, I want to do over. How come Cliff gets the better starter? Because I'm the best. Ha ha ha. You suck. Now he's going to run away. And I've got to go find him. To the highlight I hoped. You shouldn't be so quick to judge him. He is just a kid after all. I expect to soon discover that training Pokemon isn't as easy as you imagined. It's just gonna run away. We'll go to the entrance to Route 1 by the edge of town. Bring Theo and I'll teach you how to catch Pokemon. See you later. Bye. I'm gonna inspect your house. It's a machine for healing Pokemon. Okay. Even though Bumbo already did that earlier. Sure, I'll bite. Can't seem to inspect any... Oh, Pokemon book is still in a grass case. Hey, Ernest Bumbo, the Mystery of Elements. The professor wrote this. That's kind of cool. It's a map of West Tandor. Yeah, so that's a bug, technically, because you can scroll over. Protect your Pokemon, use potions. Pokedex, I want to talk some Pokemon info. But yeah, this is it's a map of West Tandor, as I explained earlier, because before you couldn't scroll over to that side. You could only see the East Tandor map if you're in East Tandor. You can only see the West map if you're in the West. So that's actually, now technically, text error. We're researching a new kind of potion right now. And, okay. I don't think... I've never heard of that new type of potion. I don't think that ever comes up. I'm just going to say it. I don't think that's ever a thing that you know about. And it kind of sucks because I'm like, I've never heard of that. And then he was gone. Yeah, you gotta go retrieve him. What did you say to my son? He ran upstairs crying and locked the door behind him. He won't tell me what's wrong or he'll come downstairs. Wait, he was just there though. That doesn't make sense. He was just there. He ran upstairs and won't come down, but he was just down and now he just ran up, huh? I swear if you did anything to hurt him, no. I definitely did not punch your son. Oh, so that's how it is. He got the weaker starter and he beat him in a battle. I see, that explains it. Harsh lesson to be sure, but losing is much part of being a trainer as winning. Except if you're in a Nuzlocke, in which case you really don't want to lose. But, you know, I thought of doing a Nuzlocke, but like, I'd rather showcase everything the game has to offer and not have to stop, and not have to just stop playing after like third gym because I die. But yeah, losing off the bat is somewhat of a shock. Trying won't solve anything. Theo, come downstairs right now. Oh hell nah. He being yelled at. You can't cry every time you lose a battle, except you should, because that's how you get your emotions out. You've got the better start than me, and I'm never gonna win. Have to catch more Pokemon to balance out your weaknesses. A well-raised Pokemon can still win, even at a disadvantage. Except if it's Orchinx against a fire type, because it will be melted and Orchinx will die, and that's no good for anyone involved. Especially Orchinx. There's no sense of giving up before you can begin. He is dead. Wah! He baby as hell. I won't always be around to pick you up when you're feeling down, so try and be strong for yourself, okay? No. I'm gonna keep beating your son up. I nearly forgot, I have something for both of you. Like a present? Yeah, and we get like, the Pokepod, which is sort of this game's, like, Pokenav, or phone. I can't remember what they called it in Gen 2. Just the phone. Pokepod, what's that? What was it called in Gen 2? Now I really want to know. I'll have it up on the screen, what they called the phone. It's a high-tech device that's indispensable for Pokemon trainers. It plays music and includes a map of the region. Most importantly, it contains a phone that will allow you to stay in touch with each other and other trainers. The thing is, that's not true. You never get Theo's number. I got the red one. It's called yours. I'm gonna meet the professor by the edge of town. I'll be the first to catch a Pokemon. Bye. Yeah, it's weird. He says, oh, he's supervising the construction of a new power plant. The last place Lucille was ever seen. Yeah, he just says, oh, that's the last place your mother was ever seen. And then brushes it off like he never said anything. Yeah. He says keep in touch with others, keep in touch. And no phone numbers. You don't get Theo's number, ever. You get the map here, which is cool. But the radio, you can listen to these, which I don't think they work. You can also listen to custom. This just pulls up every single song in the game in like a little folder. So I'm gonna do something because you can just add to this folder and play through the Pokepod. So I'm gonna do something. Okay. So yeah, if you want to add something to the music, by the way, all you gotta do, you gotta go to this PC, like your computer files, program files, Pokemon Uranium. Then it's in there. It's an audio BGM, and you can do this. The music will just loop. So you can just play any song. And it presides over all music in the whole game. Just thought I'd share that. You can just press default to make it go back to normal, by the way. But anyway, enough farting around. Haha. Hey there, now you're Theo, we're here. Time to begin your first lesson as a Pokemon trainer and field research aide. It's weird that you're a field research aide, but that never really comes up. I don't think. I watch closely. Wild Pokemon, as you probably already know, inhabit tall grass. It's not the only place. You can also find them in caves, water, and even in cities if you know where to look. Full grass is going to be your best bet for finding new Pokemon. Hell yeah. Take a few steps and... That's what I like about this game. The catching tutorial is in the overworld. That's kind of fun. There's a wild Chipmunk. They're very common around here. It hasn't noticed me yet, so now's my chance. Go Raptorch! This little guy was the other starter Pokemon you could have received. Yeah, this changes depending on which starter you don't get. Which is cool. I rather like him too, so I'm going to keep him. You know, you're not going to give it out to anyone else. I guess there's not really... Like, you're hired for a job, so I guess there's no need for Bambo to give a starter to anyone else. I don't know. The next step is to weaken the enemy Pokemon. It's just regular catching tutorial, but it plays out in the overworld, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it's nothing new. He caught it. Yay. Wonder how many he has from doing so many tutorials. Unless he hasn't done many. Might need to flip him a status, so use special Pokeball, blah blah blah. I'm not going to explain basic Pokemon mechanics. Because if you're watching somebody play a fun game, I'm gonna guess you know about Pokemon. And also I can't be bothered to explain basic Pokemon mechanics. Because I know them like the back of my hand. Gotta catch them all? Exactly. That's what I'm doing. Over the course of this series, I will create a living dex of every Pokemon in this game. I'm not kidding. That will happen eventually. I'm gonna try my best to catch like miscellaneous Pokemon throughout the game. And then at the end, I'm gonna have a big massive video going over everything. Catching every Pokemon, training them up, evolving them. It's going to be very cool. And not for a while, because it's going to take a while to get to the end of the game, even, if I'm being this thorough. But whatever. Yeah, if you run up, you can buy Pokemon. You can go to Kevlar Town. You have Pokeballs, don't you? Input my number. Yeah, that's the first number you get. I don't know why you don't get Theo's number. It's really weird. But you get Bambo's number, which is kind of cool. I don't care that you got the strongest starter. I'm still going to be the best trainer ever. I'll catch tons of Pokemon and we'll win every battle. You just wait and see. Bye, Theo. No. But yeah, I don't know why. They could have been like, oh, Theo gives you his number in that moment. Oh, by the way, if you call Bambo, he'll be like, oh, hello. You can, you get rewards for milestones. You see 2 Pokemon and caught one of them. When you catch 10 Pokemon, speak to me and give you a reward. So yeah. You get a reward from Bambo for catching Pokemon at certain milestones, and I guess I'll go get them when they're relevant. Is Chipmunk is the only thing you can catch in Moki Town, but I might as well pick one up. There, it's nice to have one, I suppose. Bing. Caught one. And here's Chipmunk, the Chipmunk Pokemon. The length of a Chipmunk stripes determines its authority in a group. If it spots a predator, it shrieks loudly to warn the others. I'm not gonna give random Pokemon nicknames because it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's kind of funny. It just shrieks. It makes sense, really. Here's berries. They work like berries in like regular Pokemon games. Yay! Let's fight this person. You're a new trainer. I decide too. Hell yeah! Also, the battle music in this game goes so hard. It's incredible. Oh god, it's looking at me with a magnifying glass. Like, the music is just so good. I think there's a playlist probably somewhere on YouTube. Honestly, I'll link it in the description because the soundtrack for this game is so good. It needs to be appreciated. Obviously, if you want to listen to the soundtrack that badly, go play the game as well. I'll link to I download. I think I can do that. I don't know. I'll link to whatever's relevant in the description. You'll see it if you look down there. But yeah, just defeated an Outen. That's a normal flying type, which is pretty cool. And it kind of just kicked my ass, so I'm gonna go heal. Talk to Auntie to go heal. Take a break from the adventuring. Yep. She has a lot of weird flavour tags after you heal, by the way. Quite without you around, you know. Don't you know I tried to talk to Camden and he gave me the cold shoulder? How rude. That's odd. Like, you'd think he'd be quite friendly, but no. Got a potion. I might skip out on intentionally going for encounters, because I want to reach the end of Route 1 in this video, but I've been going for a while. So, let's just get through the route. Oh, hey Clove, I just got a new Pokemon. Yeah, this child knows who you are for some reason. Maybe she lives in Moki Town and is hanging out on Route 1 with a little rat guy. I don't know. But this is a Chipmunk. And, you know, I'm not going to go showing every time I kill a Pokemon. because that's boring. Oh, level 7, nice. Oh, and then comes a Burby, which is just another bird. I think this thing is also normal. Yeah, this thing's also normal flying. It's an okay option if you want a flying type, I suppose. It's kind of cool. And round. Like a ball. Oh my god. Nice crit, Apple. Actually, after this battle, I'll go look at Apple's status summary screen. Haven't really taken enough time to appreciate our little fella here, so let's do that. I win. Not as strong as I hoped. Ah, whatever. Let's go to the go to the Pokemon menu. Kind of annoying for some reason. I can't use my control stick in the menus when I can in the overworld. But anyway, we've got Apple here. Orchinx, Grass Steel type. Brave Nature, which is plus attack. That's good. Not that I'd care about EVs and IVs and whatever else on a casual playthrough, but it's fun to look at it anyway. And Battle Armor. Pokemon is protected against critical hits. This is why you probably want to pick Apple. I mean, to pick Orchinx. If you're doing a Nuzlocke, especially, it's protected against crits. So you just have that. So you just don't have to worry about the factor of a critical hit whatsoever. It's great. Oh, and here's a Burby. I'm gonna catch it. By the way, I'll only be catching, like, if I happen to have not caught a Pokemon, like, along the way, I'll grab it. I won't be stopping in each route to catch every single Pokemon before I move on, because that's a little bit ridiculous. But here we have Burby, the Eden Bird Pokemon. Defends itself by dazzling opponents by flashing its brightly coloured plumage. They're known for their elaborate mating dances. And that's like those, like, birds, like paradise, birds of paradise, with the crazy dances. Those are funny. I like them. I am a fisherman. These ponds next to my house have a wide variety of Pokemon. If you prove you are strong, I may give you my old fishing rod. You need to defeat Maria, now Toxicity's gym leader. Yep. You gotta defeat the first gym. Any books about fishing? Old rod, not just for Magikarp anymore, although still mostly for them. Yeah, this game has new fish. It's populated mainly by Fortog. That's a poison water type Pokemon. A poisonous Pokemon. I'd carry antidotes if I were you, except I'm not going fishing, so it doesn't matter. Oh! Cubug! Yep, this is another Pokemon you could get on this route. And this one's pretty cool. That's all I have to say about it, really. It's a cool bug. It's Cubug, the love bug Pokemon. It shares characteristics with bug and mammal Pokemon. Being in its presence has a calming effect. That will eventually evolve into a bug fairy type, so maybe if you want that, that's a cool thing to have. Oh no, grass. Chinamunk. Yeah, I think I've caught everything on this route by now, which is nice, I guess. Hey, you! Over there, we're gonna battle now, okay? Alright, I'll fight you. He's got the Cubug, and I think that's all he has, I don't know. Oh yeah, he just has 2. Oh, level 8 for Apple. Pretty cool. Wow, that was wicked! Hell yeah, it was. And I gotta fight this guy. Don't run away from me. Yeah. Something I noticed in the oh, here's Fortog. Yep, that's that Pokemon that was he said was living in the lakes. It's kind of cool. I quite like it. It's poison water, the good water type option. I was considering having it on my team. I've pre-planned out my entire team. I think I said this earlier, but yeah, I've pre-planned out my entire team, what Pokemon I'm going to catch and what I'm going to name them for the whole playthrough. And I think I made some good choices for my Pokemon. I was considering grabbing a Fortog, but then I thought, maybe not. But I was definitely thinking about it. It's definitely kind of a cool Pokemon. Yeah. Something I noticed, as I was saying before, like sidetracked by Fortog. Something I noticed. I won. Oh, crackers! I lost. Yeah. Want to trade Pokemon numbers? Yep. So this game, just like Gen 2, has a rematch feature where you can rematch people if they phone you up. But anyway, yet again, as I was saying, something I noticed in the battle with those Cubugs with the bug catcher. The rumble on the controller is softer if it's a not very effective move. Yeah, that's about all I'm gonna say. It's cool, and it's something I can't at all illustrate through the video because you're just watching a video and not playing the game, but go play the game yourself, it's very good. I really like it. I'm gonna chuck all these guys in just this box so that later I can, like, put them all in order in box 1, but yeah, they will stay in here for now. But yeah, not going to explore this town for now because it's been a lot of This video is probably very long, and I want to go very in depth with everything. So I'm gonna leave this town for the next video. So I guess there's not much I can say. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm definitely enjoying making it, and I'm definitely enjoying making this already. It's very cool. I love Pokemon Uranium. You should go play it. Download link in the description. Also link to the game soundtrack in the description because it's very good. Also might just throw a link in to their Discord for the heck of it. I don't know. I'll see. Goodbye. You better say goodbye to Apple, or he'll cry. He will cry, you know that, and you don't want him to cry, do you?